What's up? Good evening, everyone. Hope everybody's having a good week, staying warm. I got in my truck today to go to the bank, and it was 104 degrees on the truck temp. So that's hot. I don't care where you are. So hope everybody's doing well. Made a little change on this camera, just a little bit there. So we're going to make another attempt to do a box for Jim Cantor. We tried to do that Saturday. The box was very full of newer coins, so we kind of just went through that one, got done with it, did some nickels. We're going to try to get Jim in again. Of course, Erickson said their truck said 100. That's hot for New York. It's hot for 104 is hot for down here. Of course, you know, you got to figure in the humidity on top of that, but I don't know. Worked outside for a while, trimming hedges and trying to replant a rose bush. Got that to a point and gave up on it. Got too warm. Made my bank run, and so that's where we're at. Let's run through the chat and see who all is here. I see Aaron Foy, Blistering Barnacle, Brian and the Twins, Brian Jensen, Brian Robeson, Cammy King, Chew, Collector Rick, David Rubin, Fleabag, Hartford Junction, JC Like Pam, Jeff Scott and Jim Thompson, KCB, KJ in Ohio, Lisa D, Martin Bowen, Michael Erickson, Nicole Erickson, Tea Time, the Jolly Roger, Tom Thumb, and USA Coins. Good to have you all here. Appreciate you dropping in. Let's get this box open and see what we can do with it. Hopefully it will cooperate today. I got another one there for me. I'm gonna go back and get it. Box is kind of split open on the side here. Hopefully that's not bad news. Well, it is circulated. I will give it that. So it is. We will be hunting it. So yeah, so let's do some hunting here. Let's do a little hunting. We did find a silver, not last box, but the box before. We did a box for shell bell. These are the good paper. Doesn't feel like the old real brittle paper. We'll see. So first row in. If you haven't seen my short video I put up earlier, I scored a good score at the grocery store this morning. You know, sometimes things happen for a reason. Hannah had went to the store the other day, said she was going to pick up milk. And so I got up this morning thinking I was going to cook some pancakes. And I got the batter already, you know, a couple eggs in there, oil, got the mix going on it, and I reached in the refrigerator for the milk, and we didn't have any that was fresh. So I was like, well, all right. I just left it sitting there on the counter and went on to the grocery store. And they have a coin machine in there, much like the one I have at the credit union that I use. And so I, you know, just gonna stop by, see what might be in there. And Lord have mercy, I got 3 40%ers out of that thing. 3 40%ers, a 67, a 68, and a 69, all in one little haul there. So I ended up, hey Roger Ivy, I ended up not being quite so mad at Hannah for not doing what she said she was going to do, because if that had not been the case, I would have missed out on that silver score. So yeah, hey Fleabag, so yeah, check out my little shorts video I did on it. I also got a couple of dimes, got some tokens. These are for Atlanta Braves, $1 game token, arena something or another. The next level, I guess a gaming token of some kind. Got a Canadian dime 2016. So really super cool little haul there at the Coinstar. Yeah, I agree. Great score. You know, if you can't find silver in the boxes, just check the Coinstar. Not really a Coinstar. It's really just a coin machine. But check those reject bins. That was almost $17 in silver melt I got that morning just because Hannah forgot to get. Things are looking better. Blood counts are getting better. Thank you for that update, Fleabag, and thank you for asking about that, Paul. I think I asked about it last Saturday, and you know how chat goes. I go off on a tangent and don't catch it in the chat. So glad your blood counts are getting up. We still got you on the prayer list at church there, Fleabag, and we will keep you on there until you give me good news, buddy. Till you give me good news. Jim Thompson, how are you doing? Hope you are well. Yeah, I work till 1 o'clock outside. My front yard is super shaded, a little bit of breeze, so I know it was hot, but it really got hot later in the afternoon. So I really didn't feel the heat. I don't feel I did anyway, but when I came in to sit down, I was somewhat, I know I haven't found one Hartford Junction. I was somewhat tuckered after getting out of that. Oh, we got a proof. All right, Jim, you are on the board. We do have a proof. We are on the board. Let me see if I can give that a little rubby-dub and get some of the, hey there, Joey Brown. Get some of that tarnish off of it. It threw me for a loop there. It got some discoloration on it, so it's not giving a total nice proof vibe, but you can see it there now. I can show it maybe there too. Got a little bit of shiny shine to it. Shine Y, as Rick would like to say. Not quite the shine Y he would be hoping for, but we are on the board. Speaking of the board, I don't know what in the world I did to make that I forgot, Michael, I forgot to go in and check it to see what I have done. Let me update the board here. We got a proof on the board. Let's get that down. We're going to be done with that. Then I'm going to see what I have done. That's a little better anyway. Alright, we'll go with that. Huh. I'm not as think you dumb I am. There's Hunting, Southwest Ohio. Did you see my score today, Hunting, Southwest Ohio? I might not be able to find silver in the boxes, but when all else fails, check your coin machine. Nice flea bag. I hope the home repair rather. Oop, that looked silver. Nope. 1980. It sure did fool me there, though. Sure did fool me. 72D. Hey, Chris Helm, how are you doing? My son's coming tonight after work and spending the night. He lives about an hour north of me and drives from there to Mercedes every day. Quite a bit of a drive, but he had a nail or something in his tire. He put a plug in it and it still got a slow leak. So he's going to get his tire replaced here in town, and rather than have to drive down and do that and then be several hours from work, he's just going to come by here and spend the night, and so he can run over there and get that done without all the travel. 73. Good looking box of coins so far. Haven't seen a lot of Black Magic Marker Man or anything coming in, so we got a proof in the box. I'm kind of excited about it. I hope Jim might drop in. If anybody on Discord, if y'all want to drop him a note, let him know that I'm hunting his box. Nice, tea time. I cooked taco soup yesterday. I ate that earlier. That'll be my supper for the night. Not many new ones in here at all. Very unusual of late. $71D. $20.21 on the new one. All right, thank you, Mr. Erickson. He doesn't have to be here, but sometimes it's exciting to watch your box get hunted. Uh-oh, somebody juicing up the coin, the slot machine. Shellbell and Daniel are on vacay, so I don't think they'll be in. I did successfully get all my allergy worries settled. They did some blood work and checked me for all kind of different fish and seafood allergies, and I was negative reaction on all of them. So if it swims, I'm good to eat it now. I went out and got me 2 McDonald's filet of fish sandwiches the other day. They were good. I enjoyed them. Oh, JC Light Pam hit the slots. So I'm ready to go to the beach. Get me just some. Is Shellbell in the chat? Get me some shrimpers. I love some shrimp. And I have not had any since I started having issues. Hey, Shelby, there she is. Thank you for hitting that like button. I see 49 likes. One more. I got 2 little Mert dimes sitting out for you. 2 little Mert dimes. Cute little Mert dimes, as they say. There's 50. All righty, 50 likes. Thank you, Michael Erickson. Get that thing going. Let's see if I got any blankety blanks up there. 2 Mert dimes for 50 likes. Hey, Gatita. There we go. Good luck, everybody. Three minutes to get in on that. I'll open up another row while y'all are taking care of that. Hey, Scott Christensen. V8, how is your healing coming along? I know you've been through a rough spell also. Beautiful 71D. Hey, Bellows Forge. Well, you got 2 minutes before you get another chance there, flea bagger. When is Sir Benji supposed to be back? I know he's doing a big, probably summer camping vacay or something like that. I miss him. Somewhere to drop in on the afternoon on Tuesdays. Used to get a lot of shipping done when Sir Benji was on. He was my shipping show. Minute 23 seconds to go. Hey, Fubar. Hey, Captain Vic. 1 minute to go. 73D. Hey, Valerie. How's Gabe tonight? How are you doing, Gabe? I'm sorry I forgot to say hi earlier. Gabe Bowen always watches there in the background, so I hope you've had a good day, Gabe. Coin down. Seven seconds to go. Let's see if that's going to work. And that would be a negative. All right. Good luck, everybody. Hey, John Chum. And the winner will be Shell Bell. On vacay, winning the silver dimes. Congratulations, Shelly. Just popping in to give a like and taking home some silver. Taking home some silver. 72. $71. Hey, Maple Leaf. Well, true. That is a true statement there, Hunting Southwest Ohio. She's already ahead of the game. She has the Chicken Man. Coolest name on YouTube, Chicken Man Dan. Chicken Man Dan. $72 with a funny looking edge. So we are right at, today is the 29th. Football will be back on August 30th. So we are in the 1 month countdown now. 1 month countdown. $72. $71. Well, probably so. You're probably right. I'm not gonna go too far out on the limb. We are still, I think, just untested. I'm really interested to see what, the new and hopefully improved Alabama will be this year with DeBoer having a full season under his belt and an off season to get everybody on the right page, hopefully. So it should be interesting, to say the least. Should be interesting, to say the least. I'm looking forward to the basketball this year. We got a strong return of players in the basketball, so could be a good year for basketball. I put in for season tickets. Me and a friend of mine, we're going to go in and get a seat apiece. Not sure yet whether I'm going to take them or not. I don't know. Being a first time trying to do it, I'm not going to pay. It's not crazy money for basketball. You get 15 games, and season tickets are like 500. So, I mean, if you really count it, break it down into, hey, Littlefoot. All right, well, I appreciate you, Littlefoot. I do. But really, if you break it down, and then should you not be able to go, you can put your seats on one of those seat things and sell them and get some of your money back. So, anyway, thinking about doing season tickets. My brother-in-law has season tickets, and he always gives me his when he's not going to be there. But, of course, hey, David Carlisle, understandably, he likes to go to the big games, and I wouldn't, I'm completely on board with the fact that he goes himself or gives them to his sons. He has two sons that graduated from the university, so just going to see what I can do getting my own ticket so that I don't have to worry about it. 73. Should be fun regardless. Much better to go to the basketball games than the football games. I get invited every now and then to go to a football game. I'd much rather sit at home and watch it. It is such a headache to get in and out of the football games. Whereas the basketball, you can be out the door, in your truck, and back home within 30 minutes. There is the 1987. 1987, that's the NIFC, but these were only in mint sets, so those are not for general circulation. So that is a NIFC, and we can put that on the board. We're getting some of the other stuff knocked out. I've corrupted Gabe. He's watching Alabama reruns, getting ready, getting psyched up. I tell you what, I really never was really a basketball fan. I got my brother-in-law was, like I said, he wasn't going to be. He called me and said, "Man, hey, you wanna take go to a game? I got tickets." He said, "You know, he got a really good parking pass and everything." And so I was like, "Sure, why not?" And man, I went. Called a buddy of mine, went with me, and man, that was so exciting. So I kind of became a fan overnight, if you will. Hey, Paul Abrams. My friend from high school that goes with me, he was a coach's assistant back in the Wimp Sanderson days. He used to be on the floor. We'd see him on TV all the time. He would do a kind of straighten his tie when he thought the camera was on him to let us know he was saying hi. Roll Tide football, I agree, KCB. I'm ready for any football. Although somebody said if there was a Hall of Fame game or something going to be on this week, I don't know if I want football that bad. Before you moved to Idaho, yeah, that was, you said that earlier. DeBoer was from Washington and did a great job there. The man got a winning record everywhere he's been, you know. It's just a totally different animal when you get down here. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, and then if you don't have a good place to park, you know, you end up like we went one day and ended up having to park, and people were selling spots in their yard, you know. And so we parked, walked 3/4 of a mile. Oh, the lines are that. I'll watch. That's tomorrow night, right? I may have to check it out. I don't even really know what that is. You know, is it, you know, have you got a bunch of Joe Montanas out there walking around on a cane trying to relive the good life, or is it a good game where you can actually watch some good football? Because I'll watch it if it's that. I don't care to watch no, you know. Oh, their marker man come back. Just a preseason game. I watch preseason games even, because a lot of times, you know, some of the players that were out Alabama, like, you know, Mac Jones, it never really took off. Sometimes you get a chance to see some of those second string players you don't get to see during the regular year. Jalen Milroe, he's in Seattle. He's in Seattle after a nice career. 74. What's this say? Keep looking. We got to keep looking. 74D says keep looking. All righty, we'll look. I'll look. Y'all tell him I looked if you ever run by him. Hey, Brent Straddle. 71D. 72. Coin around, how are you, my friend? We'll be back in the auction items again this week. There's a 2018 NIFC. So I will try to get that list out over the next couple of days for sure. I'll have it in the community post. So if you're interested, usually I try to get them a 15-minute drive from Alabama. Alabama or Georgia. Well, I don't know. You can't really go wrong with that. You know, that's two of the top tier teams in the SEC. Although, you know, Texas is no slouch anymore either. I say that. That's kind of a has-been deal, I guess, in a way. The fabric of college football has changed so much in the last 3 years. Tell them, Valerie. Tell them. You hear that, Box? Valerie said, come on, Silver. Hey, man, they beat Alabama last year. I don't know. That ain't too doggone funny, Fleabag. What are you trying to do there, Fleabag? I resemble that remark. $71D. Yeah, they beat Georgia. They did beat Georgia. That was our claim to fame. They beat Auburn. That was really the only two things you have to do to keep a job is beat Georgia and beat Auburn. Tennessee, we can't seem to beat Tennessee of late, so hopefully we can correct that this year. Although I really don't know what the schedule is for the full year. They've done so much changing around with stuff. I'm assuming we're still playing Tennessee this year. Hey, Nick, how are you doing, buddy? Get that NIFC on the board. We're not doing too shabby now. We're not quite through the top of the box. I don't see anything silvery in the bottom, but you never know. You never know what could be hiding out in there. 71D. So we should have a full scale. I haven't talked to Pa for a while. We're busy today. Too much sunshine coming in the windows. My eyes are not wanting to see well. Reading is hard when they're like this. Well, all right, Paula, we'll close those eyes. And, you know, you don't have to just watch the stream, Paula. You can just kind of zen out, you know, lay back in your recliner there, put some cucumber over your eyelids, and just let the dulcet tones of WalkerMagnet flow over you. Just saying. So I think I'm gonna go back to letting Chicken Man Dan run the auction this week. I tried to change up how I was doing a little bit, and I shortchanged Namaste on a couple of items there. I still think I'm gonna hammer it down, but I'm gonna wait till Chicken Man's when I see sold in the chat by Chicken Man. That way I will know it has all been done and finished, and then I can still put the hammer down. 72. I've been using this is my copper block that J Round Metal Pours made for me. I got a copper and a bronze, or a brass one, so that's what I've been using to hammer the auctions down there. Honey Nichols found my first 2025 P&D Knox 2020. Ooh, there's the pocket coins. We got a miscellaneous, a bicentennial pocket coin. Brian knocking out both of the 2025s out in one fell swoop on the nickel. Oh, dadgummit. That ain't good. All right, so I just threw 50 cents in the garbage. All right, good night, Jim. Thanks for coming in, brother. Oh, well, yeah, this is true, Paula. I'm not trying to tell no stories out of school. I was just trying to help you out there, you know. $72. So we are be on the countdown here for long toward the East Ridge, Tennessee show. I think, man, we got quite the little group coming to that. Shell Bell and them were doing some counting the other day. Seemed like we could have 14, 15 people showing up. Several channels will be there. We got the conference room reserved for Friday night, so we can have a big group meet and greet and coin hunt and just have some fun. Fun. 71. I am looking forward to it. Good, nice little town for that. Oh, cool, Nick. That's cool. That is cool. Ooh. I've been watching too many of these Sack and Bowers, another NIFC, auctions, you know, and the guy just very smooth voiced, you know, and all in fair warning and sold. I don't know, it's relaxing. I just think it's kind of cool. So, hey, you know, if you can't have fun, you might as well just give up on it. All right, let me add another NIFC to the list. That's actually going to be 3. 3 NIFC and a pocket coin. Don't forget the pocket coin. That's a miscellaneous. All we need is silver. You know, we could go on a little run here. We could go on a little run here and fill the board in just a hot minute. Just a hot minute. I got my sign that Shell Bell and them made for me, WalkerMagnet Superstar. I hung it up on the board of honor there behind me. The sign they were holding when I got off the plane there in Vermont. That was kind of funny. YouTube Superstar. All right, bottom of the box, Jim. We're in the bottom of the box. What will it give us? If it's written, yeah, if you saw it on YouTube, it must be true. It must be true. So we went from just a slam box full of new coins last week to a very well circulated with just a few here and there this week. Things are hard to figure out. I kind of want to test the waters back on the flat boxes a little bit, but man, that last box of 2020 is just sure enough discouraged me from wanting to dip back into that. And the last two $500 stack of ones I got from the credit union, from the same credit union but different branches, they were all 2021, brand new ones. I did find a broken ladder in one set, so that was kind of cool, but, you know, I guess bill hunting is kind of like coin hunting. Sometimes you're going to have to fight through some of that stuff. I have nickeled and quartered in the coin room. Sweet. $71. Yep, good luck on the dimes. I'm sorry, coining around. I didn't know you had been under the weather. Coin explosion. At least they all went the right direction. Could have been ugly. 2005 NIFC in there. 74D. 71D. Jolly Roger, I saw on Discord you said you had your first catering event or something of that nature. Have you had that yet? And I hope it went well. 74D. If y'all haven't checked Jolly Roger out, he's got a nice little cooking channel going. Does a lot of interesting stuff, and he takes suggestions. So if there's something you would like to see cooked, drop a comment. Okay, all right, I got you. I remember you saying something. I'm sorry, I was a little out of the loop there on what day it was. Pretty 89. I found a magic coin. I don't think it came out of the box that I took back to the bank today. I had one that's been on my desk for a while, and I think I might have swept it up with the coins when I cleaned the desk off, which is fine. I didn't really care about it one way or the other, but so the coin machine kicked it back out. The coin machine kicked it back out today at the bank, and I was telling the tellers about it. And so I went out to the truck and put it in one of my plastic containers and rattled it around a minute. I was able to get it open, and I took it back in to show them, and I ended up letting them have it. Man, they were so excited. You got to keep them tellers happy. You got to keep them tellers happy. Yeah, 200 might be a little much. Might be a little much for two people to knock out. But it's good to see the opportunities are out there. You know, you never know when a birthday party or a small family reunion or something might come up. Hopefully, like you said, you referred that to a friend and maybe he'll scratch the back one day for you. Crafty Dragon's in the house. That was Allison's favorite name on the internet. The Crafty Dragon. She loved her dragons. She was a dragon lover. Coin number 2 down. Need to teach Angus how to fetch coins. 72. Oh, yeah, so yeah, there you go. You'll be like, remember that time? Nothing wrong with that. $72p. Like we may finish real early with this box. I got some pennies I'll break out just to get us through till 8 o'clock. I don't have any more bills or anything to hunt right now. So we'll do a few pennies at the end. Push us on till 8 o'clock. I'd like to get my full 2 hours in. Hopefully, Rick. Well, I guess probably, if I'm guessing right, hunting Southwest Ohio, it will probably be not until you guys are moved back into your home that you'll be coming back on your Tuesday night slot. And always remember, I'm just keeping it warm for you. We're waiting on you to come back, brother. Waiting on you to come back. I'm just keeping it warm for you. One more row in there and change her out. All right, well, you just keep me posted, brother. Keep me posted. I see we got 71 likes. We're almost at that 75 like mark. 71. Hey, Demo. 72D. 74D. Well, I'm glad you guys, hey, Ron Pierce. I'm glad you guys went ahead and pushed the button on extending your stay at the other house. Took some of the pressure off yourselves. You were certainly burning both ends of the candle Burning both ends of the candle. We'd be cuddly. Cuddly dragons. I will be getting all the shipping out probably tomorrow. I haven't started on any of that yet. Said trying to get some things took care of in the yard. I do have to carry my dad to the dentist tomorrow, but that's not till on up in the morning. I think I'll put the hedges, oops, sorry about that, put the hedges off one more day to finish those up. And get my dad took care of, and work on shipping tomorrow. Tomorrow might be just a good day to stay in. I think tomorrow is supposed to be another very high heat index for my area. So, and then Thursday, well, I think the high Friday is supposed to be like 85. So that'd be a good day to do whatever you want outside at 85. 85 in Alabama in August. It'll be August by then. Man, you don't like the weather in Alabama, just wait a minute. Just wait a minute. Hey, Union Deposit Treasures. $71D. Me and Shelbell were kind of competing. I put a picture of my dash on the truck on Discord at 102, and they're in, I think they're in Connecticut or something on vacation, and so she put a picture on up of her car. It said 100, and then I looked back at my dash and it said 104. so I put a picture up of 104. I'm like, beat that, beat that. Hey, Jimmy Lacari. $71D. $85 in the mountains. I hear you, Tom. If I had to move, I think I would like to move. Maybe not to Denver, but maybe into Tennessee and kind of in a little higher elevation. I don't ever foresee myself moving unless it's to a nursing home or something. This house is paid for, and so I'm going to squat on it until they run me off. But if I had to move, if I could pick a place to move, I could see myself living in Tennessee. My brother-in-law has a place out there that's just absolutely gorgeous. And being retired and being able to walk out and sit on the front porch and sip a cup of coffee on a cool morning, you know, man, looking out at that kind of scenery, I could learn to live with that. I could learn to live with that. 72D. Yeah, there is too. Yeah, there is. I believe anyway. I mean, there's some foothills and rolling hills in Alabama, but as far as, you know, mountainous scenery, not much. Not much. We got 4 NIFCs counting to 87. Let me update that. Yeah, I don't mind going to the beach, you know, for a little bit. I wouldn't want to live there. If I had to live in a place, now, being near the water like on a lake, I can handle that. There's some beautiful lakes up there. My friends of ours, well, with friends of my mother-in-law's, friends of ours through that connection, they have a beautiful lake up there a house up on the lake in there. She invited me to go up after Allison passed. When our son died, they opened that up, gave us a place to get away for 78 likes. Thank you, Mr. Erickson. Let's see about that. All right, going to start that. It's going to be a 3-minute timer. Everybody jump on in. 75 likes is underway. I've got a quarter and a war nickel. Look at that quarter. I mean, it is a blingy. 64 Philadelphia quarter for you. $71. $71D. You got 2 minutes. 2 minutes to get in. $72, got a minute and 25 seconds to go. $51 seconds. I'm going to open one more row here and we'll change the screen. Hey Hunter, how are you? Coin making sense. Good evening. Good evening. We got all the big hitters coming through. Coin making sense has an auction every Wednesday night of some really nice stuff. Y'all want to check him out? Met him at the Tulsa show 2 or 3 years ago. Super nice guy. Super nice guy. $71D. All right, we are done with the giveaway. Let me switch screens here and we will choose a winner. Good luck, everyone. And the winner's going to be Brian Robeson. Brian Robeson, you have won the 75 likes. Congratulations, my friend. 71D. Hey J Dud, Coin Silver, good to see you guys. Guy Quest in the house. Got a full house tonight, 51 people showing up in here. We will take another little break on the channel in the middle of August. I think August the 15th. August the 16th, I will be out of town, so we'll take a little pause again August the 16th. Going out Texas way to see the Superfan Gabe and Martin Bowen and family. Valerie promised to make me a milkshake. Oh, did I miss something? Winner, winner, chicken dinner, says Coin Making Sense. Did I miss something from BH? Oh, okay. Sorry about that, BH. I see that now. Sorry, my friend. Hang in there, brother. Hang in there. Rome wasn't built in a day, as I've been told. Thank you, Jolly Roger. Yeah, I'm sorry, my friend. I am sorry. I was moving that rose bush today and it got the best of me. When you get old, that's what happens. You get one little bump or one little scratch on your hand and it's like skeeting blood over your left shoulder. I'm like, I don't even remember hurting that. As Martin Bowen says, getting old ain't for sissies. See, I told you, that's what he says right there. He done said it before. He said it as I was saying it, which is proof of the fact that he said it. Proof of the fact that he said it. $72. $71. I'm trying, Tom. I mean, you know, I'm a scratching, but we've had a few finds, but nothing silver yet. One of the last boxes we found silver in, which, as you can see from my count up there, it's not been very often, but we found silver in the within the last 3 rows. So we're not out. We're not done yet. We're not giving up. We ain't waving the white flag yet. But we got 5 rows to go. It ain't over till it's over. Yep.
Never give up.
There you go. There you go. Thank you, Michael Erickson. Thank you, Michael Erickson. $74D. There we go. Coin making sense. Give him some love, guys. Everybody, if you have not subscribed, great channel to visit, hang out Wednesday night. Thank you, Jolly Roger. We will have another 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 lot auction on Saturday morning. Some of the same line. I've got a pretty good selection of those. Past 1200. Awesome, awesome sauce. Those Ike dollars, graded Ike. I have a pretty good selection of those still coming. Got several of the SMS sets still available. And we will trot them out Saturday. $71D. Not the DDO, of course. It's been a while since we found a 73 or a 74, to be honest, but two rows to go for Mr. Jim Cantor, one of my superstar members. We're gonna get him knocked off the wheel. We'll be spinning the wheel again Saturday, trying to get a couple more done. I should have 3 boxes Saturday. Should be back to where I can get back to my regular pickup. I had to reallocate some money. You know how it is. You know, you had to rob from Peter and pay Paul, because it happens. So I'm a little underfunded to get in boxes. Banks have been great about it, so I should be back on. If I get 3 boxes from my pickup bank Saturday, or Friday rather, then that will get me back on the regular pickup run for them. Oh, don't be doing that. I tried one. They had one, I want to say some semblance of that back I had, but you know, it wasn't bad for you know, fast food Philly cheesesteak, but you know, the vegetables, they had green peppers and onions and what have you, they were not very freshly looked, you know. So I mean, it wasn't bad, but I haven't had one of this new, if it's a new iteration of it. Last roll doesn't look good, but I did have one back some time ago. 82p. I want to do one on my blacktop, my griddle. I cooked pancakes this morning, and I'm kind of sort of thinking that Philly cheesesteak might be the next attempt on the old blacktop. All right, Jim, I know you're probably otherwise or indisposed. Not a good box. Not Michael Erickson comes in. Who is Peter and Paul? A screwdriver. Just in case. Thank you, Michael Erickson. I appreciate you, brother. You are so very generous. Beyond reproof. I tell you what, Jim, just because I love you, we're going to give you a Walker for being skunked. That's not just any Walker, Jim. That is a fairly nice looking 39S. No, 39D. Got a solid date on it. The alarm dogs are going off. So I'm going to do that. And I think, Jim, we're going to reach over and get you a quarter to go with that for your NIFCs. Only 4 of them, but hey, feeling kind of generous. We'll get you another one of those really nice looking 64s. We'll do that. It may be Hannah if they were slow, Michael, but Jacob shouldn't be off to 11. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to throw those into the return. You'll get the pocket coin. You'll get the nice 87D. I'll put that in a flip for you. 64 quarter, a Walking Liberty, a 78 proof. And I appreciate you very much, all of you. I've got several people that are at that level, that have been at that level for quite some time, and means a lot. I appreciate it. It does help a good bit with doing the channel. But look, we still got like 45 minutes to go, so we have got to come up with some entertainment besides my dog barking. All right, let me get a flip for that 87. That flipped up for you. Yeah, we'll break some pennies out, I guess. That's about the only other thing, unless y'all want to look at albums and stuff. I don't have anything else to hunt. What did I do with my staple? You got one job, Walker. Got no clue. I'm going to let the dogs out, wash my hands, get me another bottle of water, and then I got some customer wrap pennies. We'll do a few rows of those and meander on through till 8. Haven't found much in these. I picked up about $300 of them back at one time. I did find a wide AM. That's about all. A few Wheaties here and there. Nothing great. Walker did. All right, let's see what we can find here. I burned out at work today. It's been rough. Well, I imagine there, Mr. Hunting Southwest Ohio. I said it earlier. I say it again. I think y'all made a wise decision to pump the brakes on trying to get in the other house so quick. Got to give you a little bit of breathing room. Thank you, Hartford. This is, I don't mind pennies. I hunted my share of them back in the day, but it has, it's kind of got to the point. One thing, my eyes are not as good as they once were, so I can't see the dates as good as I used to. There's a copper, 76. Can't throw those copper cents away no more, man. Those things. Oh, I bet. Wow. Do you, is there any regret there, Rick, from the cushy university job to moving out? Oop, there's a wheat penny. 58D. We got a wheatie on the board. Any regrets on moving from the university job to where you're at now? It's a nice 73. No regret. Well, that's good. That's good. Always pins and needles type of experience moving jobs. I know I went from a job that I had worked at for 13 years to go to Mercedes, and I knew it was the right thing to do, but still it was. I would in my opinion, I was good at what I did at that other place. I loved it, but it was injection molding, and we were doing we were like a tier 2 supplier to a lot of the automotive stuff. It was hard to make a living. There's a 46S. Look at there, two. I went and talked bad about these pennies, and we got 2 wheat cents already in 2 rows. So I went, and maybe that's what you have to do. You got to beat them up, bad pennies. And there's an 84. Oops, 84. That's the ear one, right? But yeah, you know, I knew it was the right thing to do. That was a 77 copper. Wheaties! $98. Not a wide AM. 68. Another 98. One thing these are, I think, from somebody's collection, because I get on runs where I will have multiple 98s or 2000s, you know, the wide AM cents. I'll get where I go through rows that have multiple of those. And like I said, I have found one 198. Birmingham, Alabama's calling me. I got no clue why. But I have found 198. I mean, not 98. I think it was the 2000. Love the only wide AM I haven't found is the 99. 99 is still on the list. Still on the list. Let me, I think that is a 82 is a copper, but we'll have to check it. I ain't gonna believe I threw that penny over there and it stood up on the edge. I couldn't do that. I couldn't make that thing stand like that again if I wanted to. Should have took a picture of it. Tossed it on there and it set up just like that. That's not a copper cent, by the way. Not a copper cent. Let's say clean 78. Hunting Southwest put some shiny pin. Look at old Rick go. Thank you, Rick. I appreciate you, brother. Very generous of you. Can't find no silver, but we can find maybe some shiny pennies. I will know in the future. I could have picked up on something extra, but I really wasn't thinking good on that as far as it going through that box so fast. You know, if we'd have been finding a bunch of stuff, it would have been all right, but we kind of blew through that one pretty quick. Oh, Paul Spare Time in the house. I haven't gotten silver, Brian. I've gotten, you know, several dollars in dimes before, but my Brinks boxes, a lot of times when I get those in pennies, will have a lot of dimes. As a matter of fact, Jim Cantor sent me a box. I think we finished hunting it. Sent me a box, and I think I found $2 or $3 worth of dimes in that thing. It was crazy. Paul, how you doing? Good to see you, my friend. Will you be back in action? Will you be back in action Saturday? I hope so. We missed you. I'm glad, unless something has changed. You said your mom was getting better, doing better, so that's good to hear. But we missed you last weekend. I just blew through a box of halves for Jim. Didn't find a whole lot. Found an 87. Always fun to find those. Found a proof. Found NIFC back in action, it says, Paul. And all right. Now, I appreciate you. It was well, Copper Owl was on. Copper Owl was on. I forgot about that. Not trying to belittle the Owlster. Copper Owl did come in and do a little... do a show to fill in the time for you. So that was nice of him. Getting a lot of 82s, copper 82 large cents. So yeah, I blew through that box pretty quick, so we're just trying to fill some time. We got about 30 more minutes. We're going to shut her off at 8 o'clock, and we'll get through with this. 74. But we'll be glad to have you back in action, Pa. 62D with some red still left on it. Copper Alpha. I know he had a good box. I checked in every now and then. I wasn't able to really spend a lot of time in, but yeah, he had a good box. That was true. you guys are killing it compared to me. I mean, this has been the worst year. Not that I have been doing it for that long, but you know, I've not hunted a insubstantial amount of boxes, and to only have 23 total silver this year, man, that's a bummer. That is a bummer. But hey, I ain't scared. I ain't quitting. We're still hammering away at them, but it has been a bad year in Alabama for silver. On your, you know, I may not have. I think I fell asleep, Rick. I did not, and I apologize for that. Not a $50 in the house, man. That's not good, Pa. That is not the Pa I know. I went and visited Pa earlier in the year and stayed a few days, and ended up staying for the great coin return. I hold the distinction of being the one and only visitor that has come up to stay with Pa that stayed for the coin return. So that was an experience, because we had, I don't know, how many times we filled that coin machine up? 1440s in box 3. Wow. Was that Roy Hathaway's box? Or Ron Pierce? Roy or Ron? They deserve one, though. They've been plugging away for you up there, so I hope it was Roy, or I'm glad it was whoever, but I always like to see people get a little back every now and then. As I know you do, too. It was Roy's. Yep, good. Congratulations, Roy Hathaway. Ooh, West Coast in danger. Wow, I'll have to check into that. I like to follow volcanoes and earthquakes and things of that nature. I'll look in and see. Was it up toward Alaska? You are welcome, Pa. We're glad to be able to help out there. Yep. Always glad to see a little redemption there every now and then. There's a 94. Hopefully it will not create a tsunami or anything very deadly. I always feel like it's so awesome to witness the power of the earth, but sometimes not so great to see the devastation that follows. Alaska, Russia. I will check it out. You know, you get all these clickbait articles, you know, that talk about imminent eruption or imminent this or imminent that. Kind of waters down the deal, I believe. People think that, kind of like tornado warning sometimes, you know. I don't never get anxiety from tornado warnings. Now with the radar and internet and all that can cover weathering systems like they do, it is it's easy to see if it's barreling down on you or not, you know. So 97. got a booger on his ear. Another 97. There's an extra or earlobe you can look for. Southern Metal found one. 82. $70D. Yeah, I saw an article the other day talking about all the little mini tremors. 40,000 earthquakes on Mount Rainier. Got a good little amount of silver going there for 10 rows. I mean, copper going there for 10 rows of pennies. This would be good. It'll get me 10 more rows of those pennies back to the bank. I might get these finished before 2025, somewhere in there. I mean, 2028 maybe. Oh, Sam Wilson coming in. Sorry. Oh, you didn't miss much. We found an 87 NIFC. We found a few other NIFCs, a pocket coin. Nothing major. Found a one proof coin. Wasn't very pretty, but we found it. We dug in and we found it. Unfortunately, nothing silvery. $92. All right, here we go. Retirement coin. Nope. Everybody's predicting that it's going to bounce higher. Maybe he's trying to buy beforehand. I don't have much to sell anymore. I sold some of my big stuff. I had almost a full tube of general circulation peace dollars, and I had a half troy pound silver round. I think I showed it one day. And I sold both of those at the coin show we went to the other day. But aside from that, I don't have a lot of silver. I got all those ASEs, but they ain't going nowhere. My LCS has a full tube of 1884 Morgans that he wants to sell, but he would like to sell them as all together and not piece them out. But he's got them priced in mint state 63 or better. I can't remember now. Kind of price range, and you know, I can understand you thinking that's what they should be, but they're not mint state 62s or 3s unless got bored at mom, went to coin shop, visited eBay as well, bought over 10,000 wheat cents. Gonna try to put wheat penny collection together for auctions and giveaways. Well, hey, it's a thought. You know, you have these thoughts when you're trying to put that stuff together. I know what you're doing. I mean, I've been there and done that. I see things and I think, man, you know, there might be some interest. like I bought a set of 1970 D&S, a nice little set of $50 for those, you know, and I thought, man, you know, somebody might be looking for a set for their album or whatever, and did well. Those were well received. I've got some satin finish sets that I'm gonna have one maybe as a dollar start in the auction coming up this weekend. We were kind of talking about that on Rick's stream the other night, that, you know, those were a low mintage item, I believe. I'm talking like, kind of like telling stories out of school. My knowledge is not very good on the satin finish, but they were kind of talking about it at Rick's stream, and I happened across a few sets when I was at the coin show, so I picked those up. We'll be offering a few of those if anybody would like a set. It's just the P&D for 1 year, like 2007, 2009, and what have you. But yeah, you know, you got to kind of keep the juices flowing on trying to build interest for the auctions if you're going to do that. And I'm enjoying doing it. I know it's somewhat of a chore, but I'm kind of enjoying doing it, so we're going to keep on with that. We have about 22 minutes to go. 22 minutes to go. I've got a 40%er. This is one of the 40%ers that I found in the coin machine today. You can check my shorts video out if you would like to see more of it, and we will do that for the end of stream today. Sometimes the color on these things is off so bad I can't see the dates on them. Have to throw them under the old microscope. Hey, Jonathan Eason. I'll be getting your goodies out toward you, headed your way tomorrow. I should have all the auction items en route tomorrow. Jonathan asked me to hold his for a little while. There's a 2009. Not in very good shape, though. So I will get that stuff headed your way. You're welcome. We hunted a box a little earlier, Jonathan. It wasn't very good, so I'm trying to, it went pretty quick, so I'm trying to fill in the extra time by hunting some pennies I've had for a while now. I have to make myself hunt pennies every now and then. I got a light like Pa does. He's got a magnifying glass with a light on it, and if I get that thing set up just right, I can go through pennies pretty easy. But I really gotta want to hunt something to break out the pennies. Nickels, good. I'm fine with hunting nickels, quarters, even dimes are better than pennies for what I can see. I haven't hunted a box of dimes. I don't know that I've ever got a full box of dimes to hunt. I've got a few rolls. I found a couple of mercs back in the day, back during the COVID years, getting 10 rolls here and there. But I don't think I've ever gotten a full box. Hey Michael, if you could go and pull up Southern Metal's link for errors and varieties, I would suggest that for truth. Southern Metal has curated a really nice list of errors and varieties on pennies. I look for the hard big hitters like, 94 has an extra pillar on the back. See if you can find his page. I found it the other. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. But can they get to his errors and varieties list from that link, Michael? Investigate that for me if you would, because I went to his site trying to help somebody the other day that had a new channel, and I pasted the link to the page that has the information on there. So if you could do that, if you're able to do that, that might be helpful. But yeah, he has a really nice list put together. Vet for Truth. If you wouldn't mind dropping him a sub as well, as if you are going to use his information. Only courteous to do that. Cool. Look for the extra column on the back. I don't really look like, I know there's floating roofs and all that. I've kind of, okay, Michael, sorry about that then. If you hunt around on his channel, Vet for Truth, you should be able to find it. I think somebody else said Georgia Silver Hunter, Brian Robeson said Georgia Silver Hunter has a list too, so you can also, Vet for Truth, if you're interested. This is a pretty cheap book to buy for pennies. Strike it rich with pocket change. Just about everybody that hunting coins picked this book up. I don't know what it runs now. It's showing $20 there. I haven't looked at them lately. You could probably find a used one on Amazon, and it is really helpful if you want to go that route, if you got all those pennies to hunt. I myself would suggest the Cherry Picker's Guide, and the only reason I say that, I'm going to show you why. This is the Cherry Picker's Guide, also a great reference for pennies, but it's spiral bound. So when you're doing pennies, you can just get in there to the penny section, and you don't have to try to hold the book open. It's really easy to flip through the pages for your pennies. It has great pictures and information for all the varieties and things of that nature. So, I don't know what your situation is as far as finances and stuff. I think these are going on Whitman for, I don't know what. Let's see. So Cherry Picker's Guide for cents right now, if they have them. You can get them on Whitman.com for $39.95. So really not that much. I mean, that other book was $20, is what it had on it. And if I was going to buy something for a reference, my opinion, the Cherry Picker's Guide, I think, is worth a little extra. It's a lot easier to use, I think, than the pocket change. Now, the only downside is that it's really selective. So this does pennies and nickels. So if you want quarters, and anything other than pennies and nickels, then you have to buy another book, you know, on the Cherry Picker's Guide. So my opinion on that. All right, yep, look into that bit for truth. Again, that is just my opinion on that. Everybody, you know, reference books and coins and stuff, kind of like belly buttons. Everybody got an opinion on them. So we are got it narrowed down now to about 10 more minutes of fun. But I do like the Cherry Picker's Guide. I had the other book for a long time, and as you could see, I still got a lot of markers and stuff in it, but I did step up to the Cherry Picker's Guide when they started coming out, and I really like how it's set out. Oopsie, you don't go up there. You don't go up there. Still got 50 people hanging around here. Didn't have nothing better to do on Tuesday night, 7:48. There's another retirement coin. I understand, my friend. Believe you me, I understand completely. I understand completely. I have probably had somewhere in the neighborhood of 60 boxes of new coins this year. I don't think I'm blowing over that very much. My friend, I got a friend that lives here in Alabama also. He's probably done over 100 boxes of new coins, and he finally just gave up. He's not even hunting anything anymore that I know of. It got so bad, but it's not as often. Yep, I've never found one either, KJ. I looked for them. I put them under the scope. That's why I was calling those retirement coins. But yeah, that's tough to go through all those new. But the double stack boxes in my area do not seem to be as bad on the uncirculated boxes as the flat boxes. I've got two banks. I can get flat NF String and Son boxes, kind of like what Pa hunts, and or I can go to this other bank and I can get the double stack boxes. So I've always kind of liked being able to bounce back and forth, but I about had to quit. I about had to quit doing the other boxes as often. I was just getting so many uncirculated boxes. And I don't have the funds to you know, set those aside and have, you know, $1,000, $1,500 sunk into you know, the other types of boxes. 10 more minutes to go. 10 more minutes. Oh yeah, you're never gonna find it if you don't look. You'll never find it if you don't look. I think, didn't Rick find one? I think Rick found one, sent it in to be graded. Oh, when I got my change that I found in the Coinstar today, a tsunami warning I hope you're not close to the beach, Silverman. Take care of yourself, my friend. I'm going to be checking into that as soon as this stream's over. Take it seriously, my friend. I'm sure you've been through that a lot. Oh, okay, Martin. Okay, all right, my bad. I see. I didn't know how that was going on that. I didn't know if I thought it was his. My bad. But you stay safe, Silverman. Silverman 92. Might be a good time to take up mountain climbing. $7.52. We're closing in on it. Appreciate everybody being in tonight. I know box wasn't great. Pennies are so-so, but it fills the time. Hey, the Bud Files, Brian Jensen, how are you doing? There's the 92. $92 likes. Wow. Man, we ain't hit 100 likes on us Tuesday in quite a while. I can put 100 likes together. I got 2 more walkers sitting up here. Got another 39 and a 47. We can make 100 likes out of one of those. Whoop, whoop. You're welcome, my friend. You are welcome. Yeah. They were BU. They were very nice. I thought they were good. Everybody that's gotten one has seemed to enjoy them. I have been to Hawaii once. Many moons ago. Please see Rick's message, WalkerMagnet. He sent me a text, WalkerMagnet. Whoop! Rick sent me a text. We got about 18 boxes of pennies sitting in the floor. Oh, that would not be fun. And nickels. Now nickels, I can help you blow through them nickels if you needed me to. That's a lot of pennies and nickels. I don't know how y'all do it. I can't run in that realm and hold all those for that long. Upgraded my book. Nice. Always love seeing upgrade. Well, hey, you got bigger fish to fry right now there, Rick. Hey, if you want to send 5 or 6 boxes of those nickels down, that would be a good idea, though, Rick. Carry several of those nickel boxes to East Ridge. Let somebody hunt them and keep the fines, and haul them back to Ohio. Turn them in. Because we will probably need some coinage for the show up there. But that could help you get through some of those. You could dump a bunch of those pennies in a box or something, just in the 4 rows, you know, let somebody grab a handful of rows of nickels or pennies or whatever and go at it. I loved it was a beautiful place. We went snorkeling and what have you. The kids were there on a choir trip. And, but 47 boxes of nickels. Rick, you know, I mean, it might be time for some therapy, Rick. I'm just saying, therapy, not be ashamed. You should not be ashamed of seeking help, Rick. When I was at Chuck's house, I thinned his out pretty good for him, you know, just trying to help a man out. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate you, brother. Come on in. The water's fine. Y'all are going to make me give away a doggone 90 if y'all keep that up. Y'all keep that up. Y'all are going to take one of my walkers away from me. This is the last row. We're going to get through this row and we are going to be done. Stick a fork in me. I'm done. WalkerMagnet, are you still doing Tiger's box? This is Jim Cantor's box. Tiger's box. I'm not sure what you're meaning, Musop. Thank you, Martin Bowen. No, well, we just finished. Okay, thank you, Michael Erickson. I didn't know what in the world he was talking about. $73D. There's the clock saying we are done. I'm going to go ahead and get the giveaway going. This will be for EOS, will be for a 40%er that I found today in the Coinstar or coin machine. So you're going to have 2 minutes. We got 45 people in. You got 2 minutes to get in on the giveaway. 2 minutes. Go ahead and dump this last row out, so I'll have to search it tomorrow. Excuse me. Mike Slide, thank you, Coin Making Sense. I appreciate it. I try to usually mute the mic, but that was too close for comfort there, so I didn't make it. Got well, I know a giveaway's running, but it's not showing that a giveaway's running. Let me refresh that, see if it comes up. There it is, 38 people in, got 22 seconds to get in on the last giveaway of the night for a 68 Denver Kennedy. Next weekend we will be back with a members only giveaway. Been trying to step up the game on that. And that's going to do it. All right, let me change screens and we're going to choose a winner. I appreciate everybody being here tonight. It's been fun. And Ron Pierce comes in with the win. Ron Pierce for the win. Ron, have you ever won a giveaway from me? Have you ever won a giveaway from me? You are welcome, my friend. It's a nice one. Very pretty coin. Can't remember ever sending you anything. So if not, you have. Okay. Because you would have to get one of a sticker and you know what. All right. I guess that's going to do it. Everybody, I appreciate you being in. 46 people in. Y'all have hung with me pretty well tonight. We got it in. Full 2-hour stream. Lackluster box. Filled in. You never got a screwdriver. Let me make a note. Like, welcome back, Carter. I got a note. So I will send that on, sir. Thank you for reminding me, and we will get you took care of. So I guess we're gonna wrap it up. I appreciate again everybody being in tonight. Thank you for my mods. I appreciate you guys. Glad Shellbell and Dad for Change were with family and doing vacay things tonight. So good to see them get a break. Michael Erickson, great job filling in there. You and Fleabag and some of the other mods have carried the torch well. Y'all have done a good
Very
job.
generous.
So we will. I didn't say it. I did not say it. I specifically avoided saying it, and then Crafty Dragon has to go in and mess it up. Thank you, Lisa D. Thank you, Lisa D. Michael Erickson, as always, so very super generous. I appreciate you, my friend. And I will see you guys Saturday morning at 11 o'clock. We'll be doing at least 2 boxes. Paul will be back. Hunting Southwest Ohio will be on that night. So we will try to keep it at 2 boxes with a short auction and try to get out of there before Paul starts. So again, I appreciate everybody being in tonight. Have a safe week. Hey, stay cool because it is hot out there. Let me tell you, H-O-T, hot. So try to stay cool. Take care of yourself, and we will see y'all Saturday morning.